today's political update. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) is calling for the quick prosecution of all those arrested for vote buying during the Ekiti State governorship election. INEC Chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, who made the call during a meeting with members of the Interagency Committee on Election Security in Abuja, also highlighted the Commission's activities lined up for the forthcoming Osun State governorship polls scheduled for July 16th.
Vote buying remains a major area of concern. We appreciate the role played by anti-corruption and security agencies. In particular, we are working with the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission to ensure the prosecution of persons arrested in the Ekiti governorship election. On the part of INEC, all major activities that are supposed to be carried out at this stage have been successfully undertaken. The Commission is deploying a readiness assessment team to Osun State next week to assess our preparations.
Former Kano State Governor Rabiu Kwankwaso has explained why he cannot be a running mate to a former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, in the forthcoming presidential election. Both men are in the race to become the next president when President Muhammadu Buhari completes his second term in office in May 2023. Amid calls for the duo to form an alliance as an alternative for Nigerians, besides the two major political parties, All Progressives Congress (APC) and the People's Democratic Party (PDP. The former Kano governor wants his Anambra counterpart to accept to be his running mate. The Board of Trustees of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has set up a reconciliatory committee to meet with Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State over the fallout of the party's presidential primary and crisis trailing the nomination of a running mate. The committee is to be headed by the party's presidential candidate and former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and has 13 PDP governors as members. Chairman of the party's BOT, Senator Wale Jibril, made the announcement in a statement saying the visit of Governor Wike would take place immediately after Atiku and the PDP national chairman Iyorchia Ayu returned to the country from their vacation abroad. The Golden Wagbara-led All Progressives Congress (APC) in Abia State is insisting that the harmonization meeting held at Ntalaku Ikwano does not represent their interest. Secretary of the party, Perfect Okore, who disclosed this in Umuahia, dissociated the group from the acclaimed reconciliation of the party, stressing that no recognized executive of their group participated in the meeting. The group maintained that their governorship candidate remains Dr. Uche Ogah and pledged to support him and the party to take over power in 2023.
Has resolved that we stand by our candidates that emerged from the recently concluded May 26th governorship primaries that was conducted here in the state by direct primaries as directed by the National Working Committee of the party. Duly recognized candidates emerging from the primaries they monitored in the state, who is the person of Dr. Uche Ogah. We are not shifting grounds and the party cannot shift.
That was Political Update. I am Wisdom Thomas.
All right, a very good morning to you and sincere apologies for starting this particular show behind schedule. We are just trying to sort out some things so that we can have a better conversation on the platform, the pinnacle of all discussions. So welcome on board. My name is Ginika Olwohan. Now, the political season in Nigeria breeds disagreement and defection by key political actors with a view to achieve their different ambitions. Today on the platform, we will be revisiting the crisis in Abia Apc. This time, the faction being led by Golden Wagbara, under which platform the former Minister of State for Mines and Steel Development, Uche Ogah, emerged the governorship candidate for 2023 election here in Abia State. This faction of the APC is insisting that it will never accept Kingsley Ononugbu-led APC in Abia State as the authentic group here in Abia State. That will be our focus, and we'll have already joining us the State Secretary of that particular group of APC in Abia State, talking about Barrister Perfect Okore. Thank you so much, Barrister, for joining us on the program this morning.
Yes, thank you very much. You're welcome. Good morning, listeners.
Okay. I understand that you actually issued a press statement, that was last week, or over the weekend, dissociating your group from that particular meeting that held in Ntalaku Borough, where key issues affecting your party, the APC, was discussed. And you actually dissociated your group from that. Why?
Well, actually, if you recall, before now, the National, in their wisdom, when the Mai Malabuni Caretaker Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee was inaugurated, that is after we must have emerged from duly conducted Congress that gave rise to our ESCO. Then when Buni came in after Shemole left office, our ESCO was now transformed to stand as the Caretaker Committee. And within that same period, the state chairman then was Honorable Donatus Nwapa, while I was the state secretary, that is Caretaker Committee Secretary. After which, we now proceeded to the conduct of the congresses that has led Abia APC into crisis as it is bedeviled now. Now, within the context of what is proper in law, we properly emerged from the congresses of the party that gave rise to our ESCO. Honorable Donatus Nwapa, the former state chairman and Caretaker Committee chairman, whom I served as the state Caretaker Committee secretary, handed over to Honorable Acho Obioma. Now, in that engagement, the purported engagement harmonization that took place at Intalaku.
Yeah.
I always refer to it as a sham and as a ruse.
Why?
I say so because the heart and soul of APC was not there. There is no negotiation, there is no discussion you can engage into without the state working committee of the party or the state executive committee of the party.
Well, now, Barrister, before you go ahead, you just mentioned the issue of heart and soul of the party was not there at Ntalapo meeting. What do you mean by heart and soul? Because I know that
when I say the heart and soul of the party, I mean the party from the grassroots. The duly recognized ward chairman, that is ward chairman and ward executive committee, the duly recognized, legally accepted local government executive committee, and the state working committee emerging from those processes. None of them was there. Did you see any ward chairman from my own angle? Did you see any LGA chairman from my own angle? Or did you see any member of the state working committee or the state executive committee? I said they got what they wanted. The person, our former chairman that was there, went there in his personal capacity as a former chairman. He didn't go there as a caretaker committee chairman of APC Abia, no. He went there in his private capacity. And whatever was done there was done in their private capacity and individual relationship which they had.
But Barrister, I heard what the former caretaker committee chairman in Abia State, Donatus Nwapa, said, that there's no more rancor in Abia APC, that everything has been united, that the ranks have been closed, going by that particular meeting. So if you are saying that he went there on his personal capacity as an individual, so don't you think it's contradictory somehow?
That is what I'm saying. And I'm saying it without fear of contradiction or not contradiction. I said that he went there as an individual. The party as is constituted was not part of whatever had took place there. Did you see me there? Did you see the acting state chairman there? Did you see any member of the state working committee there? None of us was there because we are not part of it and because such never existed. Listen, you cannot place something on nothing and you expect it to stand. The very foundation upon which they are there is empty. It's empty. It's a nullity. It's a nullity, and as such, it cannot stand. And let me also begin. Let me make this point clear so that people will understand.
Okay.
In the past, the so-called individual whom the supposed or the purported peace committee was initiated on his behalf had been making allegation that our former chairman usually compromises with the really political party in the state, that is PDP.
Yeah.
Is he now saying that he's no longer hobnobbing with PDP? Is it what he's now telling us? Or that what he was saying in the past is a lie?
No, but did you yourself, when he was saying that, did you agree with him?
Of course, he never presented any fact before me. He never presented any fact before me, and as a lawyer, I deal with hard facts and materials played before me.
Okay, so you never accepted that position by the leader?
I considered it a mere allegation. What I'm saying is that, is he now making a U-turn? Is he now making a U-turn to say that, oh, what I've been accusing or alleging in the past was not true? Let him answer it.
Now,
I know he cannot answer it.
Okay.
So no, the point is, but the point, that is an aside. But the point is, Donatus Nwamba did not engage in such venture when he was a state caretaker committee, because he knows that such cannot exist. He knows that it is impracticable. He knows it is not possible. He only did it in his personal capacity, having left office. He is free to engage in any political interaction which he chose to. That is his private business, and it's freedom of association, and I respect him for that.
Okay.
But for the party, such never existed, because we have a candidate and we stand firm on our candidate.
Now, what would they have done ordinarily to probably close ranks with you, your own group, before that particular meeting? Because from what you're saying now, it's obvious that you were not invited to that particular meeting. So what would they have done to have accommodated everybody before that peace pact could be materialized?
You cannot build a house on a sandy soil and it will stand. You cannot, and it can never stand. What is the fundamentals for that particular arrangement? You cannot be talking about peace without justice. Peace without justice is no peace. First of all, you address the issue on hand. What is the issue on hand? The issue on hand is, at least as we are talking about it now, is that candidates that emerge from the political, from the just concluded primaries. And if one candidate, if one individual who is laying claim to have emerged as a candidate is now saying, okay, come, let us have peace, come and support me, it does not make sense. Both parties should sit down on the table and say, this is why your own cannot fly. You did the wrong thing in law. And because you did the wrong thing in law, this is the proper thing that was done.
Which was the wrong thing they did?
The wrong thing that was done, that there was no delegate election by the All Progressives Congress in Abia State prior to the primaries that took place on the 26th of May. No delegate election, and INEC had a report on that. And it's on the public domain. They are public documents. And if there is no delegate election, how can you be talking about conducting indirect primaries? How can you be talking about conducting indirect primaries? Have you checked that the Section 84 of the Electoral Act? INEC has the power to remove any political party that did not comply with the procedure for the conduct of primaries as outlined in the Act.
But INEC did not actually raise any concern when that party, there was a
who said so?
Was there any concern raised by INEC?
INEC had listen, so that we educate the public, the masses will be put in the know as to what is happening, and not what people post in social media. It is very, very clear. On that 26th day of May 2022, some persons gathered at a particular place, purport to be conducting indirect primaries, and INEC was alerted. We went to that particular place. I said, this is not what the party directed. The party directed that all members of APC should go to the various wards and participate in direct primaries to elect the candidate of their choice. And immediately that got wind, INEC had to pull back their staff and cease from monitoring that process, that illegitimate process, and went straight to the various wards and monitored the direct primaries that took place at the 184 wards of the party in the state. And that process, led to the emergence of a particular candidate. An individual emerged.
Okay,
INEC has said, this is the Congress, this is the primaries that we monitored. And having monitored this is the person that we witnessed emerged as the winner of the primaries. And they put the party in the know about this.
I don't know if you've seen this particular letter written by the national chairman of your party, Abdullahi Adamu, and signed by the national party of your chairman, national chairman of your party, and the national secretary as well, Iola Omishore. Only addressed that particular issue. The caption, the re-adoption of direct mode of primary election in Abia State. Let me just read. They said, please take note that in line with our NWC resolution, Abia State was to adopt indirect mode of primary election. Have you seen that letter before?
Well, I've seen what you are reading.
Yeah.
And are you also aware that on the 25th of May 2022, that the national chairman and signed also by the national secretary, carrying out the directives of the National Working Committee, wrote to the state chapter of the party and also to INEC, directing them that Abia, Benue, and Oshun are to conduct direct primaries.
Okay, the one you're talking about...
Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I'm just saying, because the one you're talking about probably was written on the 25th of May. This one has 26th of May, 2022.
Thank you very much. I'm coming. I'm just taking it step by step.
Okay.
If you are aware of that, letter, and that primaries took place on the 26th, that letter we are talking about was written by the party on the 25th and received by INEC on the 25th. Then the one you are talking about was purport to have been written on the 26th. Have you checked the date INEC received it? INEC received it on the 16th of June.
Yes.
Look at it very well.
Yes.
On the 16th of June. Now, fine and good. You now said after you must have directed INEC, go and observe and monitor direct primaries. And they went and did and observe and monitor direct primaries. And you now turn around on the 16th of June and you now say, no, that primaries we told you to go and monitor is not the proper one. It is this one. It ought to have been this one. Yes. Whose fault? Whose mistake? Assuming there is any mistake at all. And having made INEC to act, do you know about the law of estopel? Estopel by conduct. If you have asked somebody to act in a particular way, and when that party acts in that particular way, you are stopped from resiling from that particular act or from that particular commitment. The party is stopped from taking any step that will jeopardize what the interests of those who acted in line with their directives. And you know what estopel means? It's a very radical plea of law, and you cannot gloss over it. It is not done. It's not allowed. This particular letter is at best will be interpreted as an afterthought, and it does not apply. It does not hold water. It was a desperate move by certain individuals to see and untwist the hands of our highly respected national chairman and national secretary, and it cannot work. It cannot fly.
All right, Barrister, just hold your thought a bit. Let's take a breather now. When we come back, we'll look at that particular contest where Dr. Uche Ogah emerged as the governorship candidate of APC in Abia State. We'll look at those people that actually contested in that particular direct mode of primary that you talked about. We'll look at it then and allow our listener to make their own contribution on the program. It's still the platform, the pinnacle of all discussion. All right, welcome back to the platform, the pinnacle of all discussion, where we are looking at the crisis in APC here in Abia State. A particular group being led by Guber Wangbara. They are actually saying they are going on with their governorship candidate who has been elected through the direct mode of primary as directed by the national headquarters of the party, and they are not going to close ranks with the Kingsley Ononubu-led faction of the APC in Abia State. That is our focus on today's edition of the platform. Now, I have been speaking with the State Secretary of APC, the group led by Guber Wangbara, Barrister Perfect Tukore. Welcome back to the program, Barrister.
Thank you very much.
Okay, now, you said Uche Ogah actually emerged the governorship candidate of the APC in Abia State. So how many people actually contested with him?
Well, everybody that bought form for that position contested for that primaries.
When you said everybody, because I know that Emeka Atuma actually bought form to contest for governorship position under your party, but also came second when Ikechi Emenike also organized their own at the indirect route of primary.
You know, in elections, once candidates had procured the necessary forms and then made themselves available, whether the candidate at any point in time decides to withdraw or decides to proceed, there are persons or members or individuals who are sympathetic to the cause of that individual wherever they are. Whether you stand there or not, some people must still go ahead to vote for you. And once they vote for you, that vote counts for you. And that is what happened. Every person that purchased the form, their name appeared in the ballot, and they stood, their names were mentioned, and persons, individuals or party members voted for the persons whom they want to vote for.
Now,
so the fact that Emeka Atuma or Ikechi Emenike, they went and conducted, or whoever, anybody that participated in the indirect primaries, does not still deny the person of any right of being presented to participate in the direct primaries that took place. The direct primaries is an all-inclusive primary election.
Okay, now, does it actually bother you that most of your people who were with you on the other side, they've crossed over to Ikechi Emenike's side, talking about Benjamin Kalu, a serving lawmaker at the Federal House of Reps, and Chijo Okechukwu, the minority leader of the Abia State House of Assembly? These people used to be with you, but now they've crossed over. Then your own chairman, Acho Bioma Chomen, who headed that particular group, in fact, has decided to leave the party. So who is left with you?
I'm surprised you are saying what you are saying. The persons you mentioned are my personal friends. And you know, in Bende, we do our things as like a family. You mentioned Honorable Chijo Okechukwu, you mentioned Benjamin Kalu. There is no, right from time, APC is a very big family in Bende, and we are all united. Nobody talks about belonging to this particular group or the other group. In Bende local government, it's a very big local government. You know, that's the hometown of our distinguished Senator Joseph Kalu. So we all relate in Bende like one family. So that is why when you say this, it does not really mean anything to me. They've not come out openly to make any declaration, and they cannot make any declaration that they are this or that. No, I've not heard that from them.
Because why I said that, because I saw them at that Ntalaku peace meeting. You know, I saw these people that I just mentioned. They were part of that particular meeting. So if you're saying that they've not come out,
what capacity do they attend?
As members of the APC.
That is it. As members of APC, as did they attend? Did they come to make comment to say, APC have reconciled?
Yeah, like Donatus Wampa said it, that the reconciliation has started.
That is Donatus Wampa. I'm talking about those coming from Bende. I'm talking about the two individuals you mentioned.
And so many other people.
No. The two individuals you mentioned, you singled them out, you mentioned today. Did they come out to make an open declaration? They cannot.
Barrister, you know.
But when it has to do with Donatus Wampa, if you say Donatus Wampa, I will say Donatus Wampa was a former chairman. And as an individual, just like Acho Bioma, who left and decided to say, I want to test my political prowess in Labour Party. We bidded him farewell, say bye-bye. Then Honorable Godin Wabara took over. Now for Donatus Wampa, he went there based on his personal relationship with certain individuals. He didn't go there as a chairman of APC Abia State, no. He went there as Honorable Donatus Wampa. Yes, I respect him so much. But he went there on his personal capacity. Is he telling them that did he tell them that he is representing the State Working Committee? He cannot, and he did not.
Okay, now, Barrister, you will agree with me that as a politician, before you win any position, especially you want to win the governorship seat in Abia State, you must close ranks. Tell us, what is the way forward to address these particular issues we are having in Abia APC?
The way forward is to ensure justice is done. And I must tell you, I must tell you in all honesty, in all honesty, there is only one legitimate APC in Abia State. Everybody knows it. Even the other people, they know it. They know that we are the APC in Abia State. They are just fringes there trying to see whether they can corner everything to themselves. But it's not working. It's not working. The moment the right thing is done, you will see that APC will stand firm. You will see that APC stands firm. And let me remind you, on that particular 26th you were talking about, there, as those persons were there, as they were there doing whatever they were doing, in the 184 wards and 17 local governments, but the party structure was busy holding their meetings, and that is why you did not see any single soul as a party structure in that particular meeting. Remind you, we were holding our state executive committee meeting in Omaha that day. That is why you didn't see anybody there, to show you that the party is intact. The party is intact and strongly intact. So once the proper thing is done, you see everybody, they all come back.
Tell us in clear terms, what are those proper things that should be done?
The proper things that has to be done. I don't want to comment about the issues in court, because the fallout of the last Congress, that is the Congress that led to these issues, whether it is our own state executive council or committee or the purportedly the one with Honorable, that issue is sub judice. It is in court. We are still conducting, and the court equally has a subsisting order that says Honorable and his ESCO should stop parading themselves as the ESCO of the party in the state. That order is yet to be set aside. It's still subsisting, and that is there. It's mute. We are waiting until the court gives a judgment on it. Now, why the party at the national, in their wisdom, decided that there must be direct primaries is to avoid all this rancor, to ensure that the best candidate emerges at the primaries. That is where they said, no, every member of the party must be given the opportunity to participate in the process of choosing a candidate for the party. That is why it's directed that we do the direct primaries. And that process was undertaken. And somebody emerged in the person of Dr. Uche Ogah. And having emerged, any attempt by any individual, by any means whatsoever, to subvert the wish of the teeming masses and members of the party will always be resisted. It will be resisted. And that is what we are doing, and that is what we are insisting. And we are saying, no, this thing must be complied with. And I know INEC and the party, in their wisdom, they are doing the right thing. They are going to do the right thing and ensure that the proper person stays there. And once it is there, it is truth is golden. Once INEC publishes the name after 15th of July, you will see that the entire Abia Apc will still come together as one big family, and come 2023, we take up take over the government house. That is sure, and that I'm certain about it.
All right. Let me sincerely thank you, Barrister Perfect Okori, the State Secretary of APC, led by Guber Nwabara, for joining us on the program this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I'm so grateful.
All right. Well, there you have him there. That's the State Secretary of the Guber Nwabara-led faction of the APC in Abia State, Barrister Perfect Okori. He has let it bear that so many injustices needs to be addressed before they can come back together as one big family of the APC. Well, what's your take on this particular issue? We are talking about the crisis, and the APC seem not to be abating any soon. What's your thought? And tell us what's the way forward if you have any better solution to their problem. Call us on 080-8182-6949 or 08116052949. You can also send your SMS on 09065108289. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Billy.
Good morning, welcome. Hello?
Are you there?
Yes, go ahead. What's your name?
Calling from Oman.
Okay. Chinedum, just speak up a bit so I can hear you.
Okay. I just want APC to know that they use their thoughts and to ensure that they have There is no political party that has the guarantee to win the election. It is left for them to put their house to prepare for the forthcoming election. All these rancors will not help them at all, and can never help them in any way in the election. Let them put their house in order and get prepared for the forthcoming election. That is all I have to say.
Okay, thank you so much. Hello. Okay, the numbers again to call are 08081826949 or 08116052949. You can also send your SMS at 09065108289. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
How do you do?
Hello?
How do you do? Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you clear.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead. What's your name?
My name is...
Hello?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Your line is actually breaking, but just go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead.
I have a question to your guest there, please. When the headquarters of APC published the names of the governors that they will move together, what if his client did not appear at the list of the people that will contest? What will happen?
Okay, thank you so much. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Ginika.
Good morning. Welcome. Yeah, go ahead.
Whose name and not the name I'm calling from Mumbai. Then I believe that I make our judiciary has the final say to the problem of our country is happening in the APC Abia State. So it was last week that the other faction came and said that with what I believe is that INEC the national body, NWC, the national that came from Abuja, recognized the Uche Ogah faction during the primaries. If peradventure it happens, I would have expected each other group or your guests in the house to go to court to challenge whatever thing. If they have every evidence that to tender to the court that what happened, or the whether direct or indirect conduct of the primaries, they should have done that. But for now, all of us, most of us know that Uche Ogah faction is the faction as far as then secondly or finally, please, you people are talking about party crisis. Have you people been able to tell Nigerians you are looking for to gain APC in Abia State with the state of the nation in this country? We talk about insecurity, we talk about hunger, we talk about suicide, we talk about many things that is led by your APC government in the national. Look at even allocation that has been given, it has drastically reduced. A lot of things are going wrong.
Okay.
People have not even tell the whole Nigerians or talk to your party in the head that they get when the head is not getting a choice, automatically it will affect the other part of the body.
Okay.
So you push help Nigerians. Nigerians have been held under your watch. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling us. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
My name is Joseph Ejindo. I am calling from Alai. I'm a precisely. It's quite unfortunate that all the people who call themselves the political messiah in Abia State, all of them want to be in the government house as a governor. Very unfortunate, none of them can be loyal to each other in order to actualize the dreams of Abia. You go to APC, they are having problems. You go to PDP, though PDP problem can be resolved at any time because they are doing everything possible to come together. You go to Abia, they are having problems. When will all these political messiahs stop all these their brouhaha in terms of election? The only thing that I want to urge Abians, when it comes to APC, at the federal level, APC, they have disappointed Nigerians. They have disappointed Abians. So let us do everything humanly possible to ensure that we did not allow any political party that will bring to any oligarchy. Look at the kind of insecurity that we are experiencing everywhere. Which means
Ejindo, hold on. Ejindo, I really do not like that statement. Fulani oligarchy. We are talking about APC crisis and not Fulani oligarchy. I don't know where you're getting that from. Please, I wouldn't want you to go ahead on that line of thought. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Thank you. Oh, okay. You still have. Maybe you can call us back. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Hello? Okay, let's take a breather now. When we come back, we'll still attend to more calls here on the pinnacle of all discussion, the platform on Flow 94.1 FM. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my man. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Prof. Akada, PhD, Samomaya. I will just be very brief.
Okay.
Please, I want to ask, that E in APC, what does it mean? Like, what is it meaning? Is it confusion? I want to know now, is APC, what does it mean? Is it allowance for progressive confusion or what? Let me know. Because this party seems to be very confused from the national to the state. They should see themselves. That's what I have to tell them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prof. Akad. I'm sure you know the full meaning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
Thank you. I am Joseph from Umaya.
Welcome, Joseph. Go ahead.
I want to say that it's unfortunate that every time APC is in trouble, they cannot resolve their problem. If they cannot resolve their problem within the party, how come they will solve other problems? And this man, Uche Ogah, is always standing between the Abia and the APC. He did that in PDP. He said APC is doing the same thing. He said that I will not go. You will not go. It's not good. Not one of them do at least play the political game as it's supposed to be, so that APC will stand, because we are tired of PDP. The opposition parties is our problem. If they have come together and take over Abia and we see a new Abia, PDP will have no place in Abia anymore. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
God bless you. My name is Uche Ogah, and I'm representing from our in the LGA.
Okay.
I'm actually expecting APC to tell us way forward as regards to insecurity in the country and the harsh economy that they've led us into. Other than telling us all this, their fashion and all the rest of them, looking at what they are doing in Abia, is to tell you that APC cannot even win councillorship position in Abia State here. Looking at the way, especially this their fashion and all the rest, they should put their house together so that as PDP will be defeating them, they will understand indeed they really fought very well, but they cannot be able to win the position. You can see Uche Ogah is someone alone. Reason being that when they were trying to put new, what do you call it, minister, it was Iketemenike's fashion that brought the former commissioner of Abia State in the person of Eriko, is to tell you that we have been asking Uche Ogah, come back to the family that made you, come back to PDP. Certainly, PDP will give you this particular ticket you're looking for.
Thank you.
For particular, may have finished his own tenure. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Owakwe, for calling. Hello, good morning.
Can you hear me, Greg?
I can hear you very well. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. My name is Ben from Emmanuel Local. I'm calling from Abia this morning. Let me tell you something. Don't stay in Abia speaking grammar. Me, I'm a real APC man. This on I entered 87th of August 2013. Those people that are making such statements, they were then they dead. Let me tell you what else. APC is one. We have one APC national. Here is a kind of a sense for Abia. We better they have confirmed I was Netanyahu. The former speaker, Right Honorable Martin certificate was there. Benjamin Ikano was there. That was there. Those are saying that here is the state chairman, they say that the state chairman have crossed over to another place. Let me tell you one thing. We are looking for a way how to move this party forward. Let me assure you, on 15th of this month, INEC will succeed the names of the governorship in the 36 states. You will see Iketi is here.
Okay.
Let's put Uche Ogah
come and work with the party who have helped him, he have been a minister, do this party. He didn't get you minister.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. Now to our SMS line. This one is coming from Abraham Elochukwinowere. He said, "Good morning, Flo FM. I think Abia APC should abide by the process monitored by INEC unless they want to be out of the contest. Anyway, let the court decide who is the authentic candidate." Thank you so much, Abraham. This one said, "Please, APC in Abia State should put their differences apart and save Abians from our present predicament. If possible, Uche Ogah should be Ikechi Emenike's deputy." From Comrade Zion. Thank you so much, Comrade. This one said, "Good morning. Kelechi Oba in Ikwana." He said, "For me, the functions of leadership is to produce more leaders, not followers. APC government in national level has failed us. I wonder what Abian would expect come 2023. Okay, Kelechi, thank you so much. This one said, what if I say that one? Okay, I don't think this one is for us. Okay, to our Facebook page now. Ezeka Elvis said, honestly, the internal crisis and division rocking APC in Abia State seem to be worsening on a daily basis. The earlier they reach out to all their aggrieved members and put their house in proper order and perspective, the better for them. Because a house that is fully divided can't stand the test of time. Okay, thank you so much, Elvis. Prosper Oba said, for me, the functions of leadership is to produce more leaders, not followers. APC government has failed us in national. And okay, I think you've sent this already on the SMS line. Let's see if we can take some calls now. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Mr. Madubike. Yes, I'm from Abia here.
Okay.
I'm not a party member, but I want to tell APC because I like what is good. Living in Ikechi Emenike, they know that Ikechi Emenike cannot pass election, even in his old world. Without Uche Ogah going there, I'm not a party member, I'm not a APC member, but I'm telling you the right thing to do. Let APC put either Ogah or forget about the party in other states. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Dennis. Good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
My name is Agota Chinese. I'm calling from Ijide.
Yeah, Agota, go ahead, but no campaign here. Just go ahead.
Okay, all right. It doesn't matter when you started the party. What impact have you made? Yes, Uche Ogah joined APC and changed the narratives of Abia APC. Without Uche Ogah entering APC, I tell you the truth, there will be nothing like APC. We are talking about justice here. National Working Committee state direct primary. If we are popular, come out now. Come out. Why? That is what a one-man thing. You know that you are not popular, you are not acceptable, and you went and did indirect. When the national thing direct. So let us just call a spade and remove sentiment. Uche Ogah is the rightful candidate.
Okay, thank you so much. I want you not to campaign here. Now you started campaigning already. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, good morning, welcome.
Good morning, I'm Samuel calling from Agama.
Okay.
My brother, the APC at the head is the problem of APC in all the branches. Mark my word, this their crisis will remain after election 2023. People are dying, people are suffering, and the people at the top are not doing anything. I will look at that what is happening in Imo, Abia, other state will allow it to happen in their state. It won't happen. I'm just telling them the truth. How many reverends, how many men of God are died today? And the people at the top remain silent. And you want the stability in all the states.
Okay.
It's a big lie, my brother. Thank you, God bless you.
Thank you so much for calling us. Now, this one is coming from Anyo Kore in Ohafe. He said, APC crisis worsened, which shows that APC is not capable to rule the state. APC should stop deceiving themselves over reconciliation. There is no peace at all in Abia APC. PDP is becoming strong and stronger to win 2023 election. From Councillor Anyo Kore. Thank you so much. Well, I think that's where we are going to drop the anchor on today's edition of the platform, the pinnacle of all discussion. Let's sincerely thank my guest, that is the Abia State Secretary of Barrister Perfect Okorie. He is the State Secretary of a Golden Wabara-led group of the APC here in Abia State. Thank you so much for joining us on the program today. And Wisdom, thank you. The core member, the intern, thank you. The Nedu and Stanko, thank you so much. And sincere thanks to my producer, Samson Eze. My name is Ginika Olwaha. The show returns on Wednesday, where we'll be talking with the Omunata people. That's the Omunata special edition of the platform, the pinnacle of all discussion. Till then, I'll see you again. Good morning.